Hello, class. How are you? Today we are in Unit 5, page 71, grammar for past tense words. And so looking at the simple past for affirmative or positive statements and negative statements. Also pronunciation, tips, and how to know how to pronunciate simple past words. So first, here we have I, you, he, she, we, they visited Tokyo. I, you, he, she, we, they didn't visit Tokyo. I, you, he, she, we, they started a company. And I, you, he, she, we, they didn't start a company. Spelling rules for regular verbs: move, moved, start, started, study, studied, stop, stopped. So looking at first affirmative and negative statements for past tense words, what you have is subject plus verb, okay? And the general rule is for a positive or affirmative statement, you're going to add ed for the verb, subject plus verb, and add ed. Now, this is, of course, for regular verbs. There are a lot of irregular verbs, and so we'll take a look at a few of those. And then for negative statements, subject plus did not plus verb. Okay, so looking at the difference of the two, notice here in affirmative or positive statements, we add ed to the verb, and in negative statements, we do not add ed. The reason why is because did not is already past tense. Okay, so we don't have to repeat and add ed here for a verb. So examples, I cooked. Okay, so the verb is cook, we add ed. She cleaned, right? She cleans in present tense, but in past, the verb is clean, the base form of the word clean, we add ed, she cleaned. Now for negative statements, or to say no, they did the subject and not do the verb or the action. I did not cook. Okay, again, did not already shows that it is past tense. So we do not add ed again. It is not necessary. Only in affirmative past statements. Okay, she did not clean. Okay, so for all subjects in the past, the rules will be the same. I, you, he, she, we, they, third person, singular, plural. In any case, positive, we add ed. Mary and Tom worked. In this case, we have plural subject, right? They, but the rule stays the same. Same thing here with did not. We repeat, in present tense, we know do, I do, she does. The form of do changes, right? In positive and negative statements in the present tense. However, in the past tense, I did not, she did not, he did not, right? They did not. It does not matter who or what the subject is. Of course, did not also is a contraction for didn't. It's the same. So did not, didn't is the same. Okay. So I didn't equals I did not. The meaning for those two are the same. Okay. Continuing here, spelling rules for regular verbs. So notice when a verb ends in the letter E, the vowel E, you do not have to add ed again. So you just add the D. Okay. When we have here a regular verb that ends in a consonant, Okay, so double consonants, so two consonants, R and T, ED. In the case a verb ends in the letter Y, remove the Y and add IED. Okay. When you have usually, okay, not always, but when you have one vowel and one consonant, you double the consonant and add ED. So some examples here, looking at the two side by side. So when we have, for example, let's say vote, right? This ends in E, so I just add D. In this case, the word learn, two consonants, ED. When I have a verb ending in Y, remove Y and add IED. Okay. When we have a verb ending in one vowel and one vowel and one consonant, you double the consonant. And let me think of one. Let's just say top. Well, this is also a top, right? Double the consonant, ED. Okay. Exercise B, pronunciation, simple past ED endings. So in the past tense, or rather, when a word ends in ED, okay, there are three sounds. Ta, da, id. Okay. Liked, stopped, moved, tried, visited, waited. So looking at this, ta and da will be an extra sound. Id is an extra syllable. So if you think about it, the word in present tense, like, is one syllable. Liked is still one syllable. We just add an extra sound, ta. Okay. The same with da. Move or try, they are one syllable words in the present tense. In the past tense, they remain one syllable words. Moved, tried, still one syllable. In the case of id, we add an extra syllable. Okay, so visit, two syllables. Visited, three syllables. Wait, one syllable. Waited, two syllables. So how do you determine? To determine the ending of the sound, it depends on the last sound in the present tense. So what that means, okay, we have like, stop, move, try, visit, and mind. I'm going to change wait to mind, and I'll explain why. So for ta, if you say these words, these four here, if you put your hand on your throat, your vocal cords, there is vibration for some of them. Okay. Well, there's two with vibration and two without. So for example, like, say it in the present tense, like. Now, of course, there is vibration in the word like, but what I want you to focus on is if there is vibration at the last sound of the last sound of the word. Okay, so like, that you don't hear the E, you feel, or you hear the K sound, ka. Like, ka is, we call that voiceless. Same with stop. Ha, ha, ha. That is, there's no vibration when you say stop. the P sound. Okay, so when it is voiceless, we in the ed, or I'm sorry, in the past tense form, you will get a T sound. Stop. Okay. Now, on the other hand, you have words like move, move, va. Again, the last letter is E, but the last sound is V. Move, va. There is vibration. Try, I. So there's vibration there as well. And when there is vibration, we call that a voiced sound. Okay. When it is voiced, the sound you hear in the past tense is da. Okay, again, an extra sound, not an extra syllable. Now, when we have words that end in the ta or da sound, and we add ed, we add an extra syllable, and the sound or is id. Okay, so visit. It does not matter if it's vibration or not. It's the last sound, not the last letter. Ta or da. Visit. Mind. When you have T and D sounds at the end, and we add ed, it is an extra syllable. Visited, minded. Okay, so hopefully this video helps. Please email me, leave comments, message me on Canvas, anything like that. And I hope to make more videos with explanations like this. Thank you very much.